Seyyed Rizvi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Where are we at the moment?
We are in Manchester at the moment in a place called Bignor Park in Cheetham Hill, right opposite the Imam Bargah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
And what we are doing here is the annual Shaheed Foundation MeIa.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just give you a very brief and quick introduction in relation to Shaheed Foundation. Shaheed Foundation was formed in the late 70s by Allama Shaheed Arif al-Husseini. The main aim and ambition of Shaheed Foundation, as the name suggests, is predominantly to look after the families of martyrs. So for example, if somebody is killed in a jalous or azadari or target killing or in any other scenario, then Shaheed Foundation will take responsibility for the financial assistance of the family. So the orphans and widows become Shaheed Foundation's responsibility. Obviously this is only going to work with your cooperation. And as I say, the mission of today, basically, apart from spreading the awareness in relation to Shaheed Foundation, is to raise funds in order for us to continue doing this noble job. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not going to say it's terrorism in Pakistan against the Shia community. I'm going to use the word genocide. Because it's a slow genocide, it's a slow poisoning, it's a slow killing, it's a slow bleeding of the Shia community. When you take out the intellectuals, when you take out the alims, when you take out the doctors and the infrastructure of any community or sect, they're basically left like orphans themselves. So our responsibility and our aim and manifesto and ambition via events such as this one is, like I mentioned before, if somebody is martyred in a sectarian attack, then we will try or we will endeavour to look after the children, the orphans of the martyr, and to try and create more doctors, to try and create more scholars, to try and create more intellectuals. That is the aim. Because I think what the Takfiris want is to create an atmosphere of fear, of trying to scare people, the Mormons in Pakistan, by doing these blasts and attacks and so forth. And what Shaheed Foundation is saying, don't fear, come out, Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein is not just a mere motto, it's an actual action, it's amal. What we are saying is come out on the streets. And if something happens, if you become a shaheed, I'm not going to use the word Khuda na khasta, but if you do become a martyr, then there are organisations such as Shaheed Foundation which will look after you. Well,
I have to say that I found this information very, very informative indeed, and I'd just like to say thank you very much here in Bignor Street Park. We can see over here that we've got kind of like things, they're starting to get set up, right, and we've got a bouncy castle and stuff to buy, and we've got a cricket match as well. So inshallah, you know, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give a Shaheed Foundation a great reward for all of this. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.